Exploring the evolution of NPCs in Niantic's Pokémon Go. Niantic has slowly been incorporating non-player characters, NPCs, into its hit augmented reality game Pokémon Go, but NPC inclusion remains relatively limited compared to the rich single-player Pokémon RPG experiences. Still, Niantic continues to experiment with NPCs to enhance the game's sense of vibrancy and engagement. This essay traces Niantic's approach to NPCs historically, analyzes the current state of NPCs in Pokémon Go, and discusses the latest Mateo NPC edition. Niantic's work with NPCs. As an augmented reality developer, Niantic's philosophy has centered around leveraging mobile devices to transform real-world exploration into a magical gaming experience. Their first app Ingress relied mostly on user interactions at real locations rather than virtual characters. With Pokémon Go in 2016, Niantic shifted their focus toward bringing beloved Pokémon IP to life by having virtual monsters spawn around users. Yet NPC trainers were non-existent at launch beyond Professor Willow guiding users, perhaps to simplify onboarding. Over time, Niantic has tested incorporating familiar Pokémon NPC teams like Team Rocket's Jessie and James as special events, with battling them a highlight for many players. But interactions have remained quite basic, lacking the depth fans may recall from games like Pokémon Red. Niantic has openly acknowledged aspirations around leveraging generative AI and other innovations to create NPCs capable of varied dialogue and unique exchanges in future art titles. Compelling NPC inclusion could reduce reliance on multiplayer and strengthen narratives. However, immense technical hurdles around natural language processing and rendering human-like behaviors plagues most experience-focused game studios today like Niantic. Current state of Pokémon Go NPCs. The current Pokémon Go landscape features NPC appearances during certain events or special research, but their functionality is generally quite limited. For example, Jessie and James may appear in hot air Team Rocket balloons to battle occasionally before disappearing again. The most persistent guide is Professor Willow, who provides quest guidance and research commentary as needed before fading away. Overall, the lack of recurrent overworld NPC battles, trading options, poke center healing, and general ambient interactions leave the world feeling a bit empty aside from catching creatures. Compared to exploring towns bustling with life across past Pokémon generations on Nintendo consoles, Pokémon Go's map is often a lonely trek between Pokestops. Solitary hunting and raid assembling doesn't capture franchise nostalgia fully. Latest Pokémon Go NPC additions. Seeking to enhance the interactivity on routes between landmarks, Niantic introduced NPC Mateo connected to its Exploration Routes feature in late 2023. Routes incentivize walking certain paths to earn progress similar to hatching eggs. Mateo was envisioned as a fellow wanderer who could appear upon completing routes to trade gifts or postcards. Some appreciated another anthropomorphized character, but ultimately fan reception proved rather mixed. The RNG, random number generator, behind Mateo appearances means he may not always emerge reliably when routes conclude to provide rewards. And his postcard/gift swapping functionality simply duplicated standard friend interactions rather than introducing novel or essential mechanics. Critics characterized his debut as underwhelming with minimal gameplay enhancement. This again exemplifies the monumental challenge of crafting NPC behaviors that feel productive. Conclusion? In summary, Niantic has gradually incorporated NPCs into Pokémon Go to generate intermittent excitement. Their experiments reacting to user feedback signal intentions on deepening NPC complexity over time once the technology matures. But presently NPC integration remains superficial and progression stagnant compared to franchises like The Legend of Zelda inhabiting thriving worlds brimming with character depth. For augmented reality titles to provide sustainable escapism beyond novelty visual trickery, NPC intelligence must cross new frontiers to mimic spirited real-world exchanges consistently. So while the journey thus far has promised much, fulfilling purely dynamic mobile societies free of robotic tendencies still seems years away. Yet with Niantic's perspective fixed ambitiously on the horizon and landmarks like Mateo laid, the roadmap toward more lively augmented gameplay looks clearly drawn if long.